All right, since these little tabletop trees are so popular in real life, I thought we should make some for the dollhouse. Stay tuned and see how fun and easy these are to make. All right, I have a variety of beads here, and these are wooden beads. I have a bag of mixed wooden beads. I just gathered out some that look to be good size for the dollhouse. The little square ones are a 1/4 inch square, so that gives you an idea of what the sizes are. This one looks to be about 3/8 of an inch tall, maybe a 1/2 inch. Yeah, probably closer to 3/8. And then I have 3 different types of chenille stems. I have one that it's a little fuller than a normal one, this green one. It's just slightly more fluffy than a normal chenille stem would be. Then I have this one, which is really fluffy. And then I have this one that's made to look like a tree branch. And these, I don't know where I got these from, but I've seen people using something similar to this. I'm not sure if they were stems or if they were a garland, but they got them at Dollar Tree. So, and that was a brand new video, so you might check at Dollar Tree for something similar. All 3 of these are going to look really cool. I'm going to put all 3 on a table together, and I think they're going to look really neat. So we are going to start with this little green one. Before we do anything else, we're going to start by just giving ourselves a little head start here. We're going to just kind of point that top a little bit. The big fluffy one, you are going to have, one direction is going to lay better, and you want it to be so that it goes down, so that they lay nicely down. And then you're going to trim. Now if you had some little tiny star sequins, you could put those on these. I was wishing I had a lot of different colors of this really floofy one, but I didn't have a green. I think green would be really pretty in that one. And this one also, there's definitely an up and a down, and you want the little green stuff to lay more flat going down. We are going to trim further once we get these glued into their beads, but I just like to start. All right. Use a wire cutter. Don't use your scissors to cut these. That can be really dangerous. Put that one there. This one will want to be a little bit shorter because it's thinner. And this one. And then I'm just going to put some tacky glue off to the side. And I am going to use this round bead for this one. And this one we are going to need to go in on the bottom and cut all the stuff off of it to give it a little bit of a stem so it will go into the bead better. And we're just going to dip that little stem into the glue. And they're not going to be super secure in there, but they'll be. And that's how that one looks. So we're going to set that off the side. We're going to let this, I'm going to let the glue dry on all of these, and then I'll come back and we'll do some more trimming. This one, we just have to be sure we are putting the not trimmed end in the bottom. The flat end goes in. It goes like that. And this one, I'll use a square one. And I am going to let this glue dry, and I think I'll cut an additional one to go into this cylinder bead. So when the glue is dry, I'll be back and we can do some final trimming. All right, the glue has dried, so now we can do any tweaking we want to do on our trimming. And I realize it's going to be kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but just trying to make it look a little more even. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if you have, you could add a touch of color to the ends. If you had a green one of the long ones and added just a little bit of white paint to the very tips of the branches, that could be really cute. As for displaying these, you could really put them on any flat surface in the dollhouse. I've seen in real life these little trees that these are supposed to replicate are used everywhere in the house. And they seem to be really popular. If the YouTube decorating things I'm seeing is any indication, people are using these little trees a lot this year. And they're super simple to make for the dollhouse. This one you have to be a little more careful how you stick it because it's kind of flat on one side. But I love how these turned out. To stand them up in the dollhouse long term, I would use either some of those removable glue dots that you can get for scrapbooking. You get really tiny ones, just a little bit of that, a little bit of candle, the sticky candle stuff that you buy to put your candles in the candle holders, or something of that nature. Or you could glue them permanently in place on a little tray and display them that way. So I love how these turned out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button and leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed and you enjoy my content, be sure and hit that subscription button and the notification bell so you know when I put out a new video. Check out the blog post and the Facebook group. Both links are in the description, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.